Are we ready at the back? Yeah? Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of the Pakistan Cricket Board, I welcome you to this press conference. We have got Pakistan Cricket Board Chief Executive Waseem Khan and MCC President and Captain and former Sri Lankan Captain and double centurion at the Gaddafi Stadium in 2002, Kumar Sangakkara. Waseem will make the opening statement, then Kumar will make the opening statement, then we'll open the floor. This press conference is all about MCC's tour to Pakistan, their first in 48 years. Thank you.
Thank you, Sami. Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Firstly, on behalf of the Pakistan Cricket Board, I'd like to extend a huge welcome to the Marylebone Cricket Club, the MCC, and particularly to Kumar Sangakkara, who back in September I was invited to present to the ICC World Cricket Committee on the security situation in Pakistan. What became very apparent to me from a very, very early time within that conversation and prior leading into it was that Kumar was a huge advocate for Pakistan, an ambassador for bringing cricket back into Pakistan. And he understood what it meant for the nation, for us to have cricket back on our home soil. It's a very prestigious, it's a monumental moment for us. The MCC have come back to Pakistan after 48 years. You know, and just putting it into context, you know, the Marylebone Cricket Club is the biggest and most prestigious cricket club in the world, based at Lords, at the home of cricket. Have been the custodians of the game for a very, very long time. So this is a very symbolic moment for us. We've seen huge progress over the last few months in bringing both white ball cricket, which has obviously been played over the last few years, but bringing it more sustainably back to Pakistan. But more importantly, Test cricket, which we believe is the health check of any nation. And it's certainly something that we place a huge emphasis and value on. So getting cricket back and bringing the MCC as really the first non-Asian touring team to come to Pakistan is a huge achievement. It's a great moment for us, and we're delighted to invite, that we invited the MCC, and we're delighted they accepted. And it's brilliant to have them here. We'll be playing a number of games over the next few days. There's 3 matches at Aitchison College, but we kick off tomorrow here in the Gaddafi Stadium against the Lahore Qalandars, and we're expecting a good crowd to turn up and some quality cricket. The MCC is made up of a lot of good first-class players, established first-class players. We're delighted that we've got a number of counties represented within the squad that the MCC have brought over. But I'd like to hand over to Kumar and once again extend our thanks as a nation for his support and for the MCCs in coming over to Pakistan.
Thank you very much, Waseem. Good afternoon to everyone. It's been 47 years for the MCC, and it's been 10 years for me personally coming back to Pakistan. And on behalf of the MCC and for me personally, we're thrilled to be here. Thank you to the PCB and especially Waseem, because when he did come and present to us at the World Cricket Committee meeting, a tour to Pakistan by the MCC has been in discussion, has been debated upon. But until we saw the passion that Waseem had, we saw the arrangements and the improvements that have been made, it was an eye-opener. And following that presentation, I think the decision was very, very swiftly made that rather than just talking about it, it is time to actually come and tour this wonderful cricketing nation. For me personally, I have immense memories of, immensely wonderful memories of playing here in Pakistan and in Lahore especially. My first time in 2002 in the finals of the Asian Test Championship, playing against the greats like Waka Yunus, there was Shoaib Akhtar at that time, Mohammad Sami, Abdul Razzaq, Shoaib Malik. They all played in that particular game alongside Inzamam ul Haq. And I was just taken to see the name boards that underscore the hundreds that both domestic and international players have scored here. And it underlines the importance of cricket being played at home in your own country. For a lot of the Pakistani players who are becoming greats in their own right, the Babar Azams, the Azad Shafiqs of today, for them to be unable to play cricket in front of their home fans on their home grounds and to have their names go up in their home grounds on those name boards and be recognized, I think was a great shame. But slowly cricket is coming back. Sri Lanka was one of the first teams to come back and play Test cricket here. And as a fellow Sri Lankan and also as the president of the MCC and a part of this tour, I'm so happy that we're able to do our part to try and encourage countries to look at Pakistan as one of the best cricketing destinations. It has been that in the past, and I'm sure it will be that again very soon. Cricket goes a long way in engaging people from different countries, and I remember very, very clearly in 1996 when Sri Lanka was in need of assistance, the unified front that the cricketing nation showed to come and play in Sri Lanka and to ensure that the message was sent that cricket was healthy and the country was safe. And for us here on this tour, it is about spreading that message, spreading the gospel of MCC in terms of what we have, in terms of our views on international cricket and world cricket, and at the same time supporting Pakistan on its great journey back. Thank you very much, Waseem, and thank you to all of you for being here. And we look forward to some wonderful cricket over the next few days. The MCC are very, very competitive, so we are here to play some good cricket and hopefully try and win some games as well. And it's great that we have some very tough opposition to play against. Thank you.
Thank you, gentlemen. Sohail Imran, Umar Farooq.
वसीम जरा आपसे सवाल है श्रीलंका की टीम भी यहाँ पर आई और पीएसएल भी होने जा रही है बांग्लादेश की भी आई टीम एमसीसी से आप खासतौर पर क्या पीसीबी हासिल करेगा इससे क्या कितना इम्पैक्ट पड़ेगा आगे जो यूरोपीय जो दूसरी टीमें हैं उनके यहाँ पर आने के लिए
देखिए पहले तो साउथ एशियन टीम्स तो आती हैं बांग्लादेश की टीम भी आई थी श्रीलंका की टीम भी आई थी लेकिन to get the MCC here I think is a major coup, and I think in order to understand the symbolic nature of the MCC, you only need to look at the history of the game and where cricket has emanated from. As I mentioned earlier, the MCC have been custodians of the game for a very, very long time, based at the home of cricket at Lords. So for us to secure the MCC, for them to confirm and come to Pakistan, I think is a huge coup for us, because until we break that barrier of having non-Asian countries coming, it's always going to be difficult for us to make the first step. But Kumar has been adamant from the word go that Pakistan was a safe place to come and play cricket. There was a need to bring cricket back to the country, for the nation, for the people, but also our sustainability as well as a nation. We thrived on youngsters growing up on the streets playing cricket, and what we need is local role models. And it's difficult to have role models who are playing thousands of miles away in the UAE. So to have cricket back in our own nation, youngsters watching the game, seeing their heroes play and wanting to emulate them, will only help in the future when we start to have a lot of these youngsters coming through and wanting to become the next Waseem Akram or Waqar Yunus or Babar Azam or Shaheen Afridi. So the MCC being here is hugely important for us, and we're absolutely delighted.
Kumar, being a MCC president, a position which is a global importance, how vital is it for Pakistan to have home games in Pakistan?
How important I think it's vitally important, and Waseem just made the point. Cricket belongs to everyone. And the fact is that the players play it, but for the players to have that platform on which to display their skills, you need to have that support, the fans. You need to have an underpinning of young children being inspired to take up the game. So if there is no home cricket for a very long period of time, there is a danger that sometimes that kind of hunger might go away. The more cricket that you play here at home, the more times young children and the fabulous fans of Pakistan can see their side, their players play in front of them within almost touching distance. I think that is wonderful for the game, it is wonderful for the country, and it's great for the global game. And we should not lose sight of how important the strength of Pakistan is in that big picture of having global cricket in a very, very healthy and strong state. And the MCC tour is a part of completing that puzzle. And I think this is a great step by everyone to combine and to be here to again try and encourage sides to come back and play cricket in Pakistan.
On the left side, Yusuf Anjum, and then the gentleman in the middle
What is
on
your
the right side.
message to the team who are reluctant to visit Pakistan?
Sorry?
What is your message to the team who are reluctant to visit Pakistan?
Well, I think rather than a direct message by saying something to them, I think the best thing that we can do is send that message by the way we play on the field, by the experiences that they have in watching us play. There will be a lot of press coverage on this tour, and the messages that we send out, not just by what we say, but by also what we do, is very, very important. Security is always a major concern everywhere in the world, and in Pakistan, I think the steps that have been taken over the past few years have instilled great amounts of confidence in the cricketing nations beyond the shores of Pakistan. And slowly but surely that confidence is building up, and more times international sides tour, that message becomes stronger and becomes harder to ignore. I think the MCC is here because one of the core philosophies of the MCC is that we are independent, the spirit of cricket is strong, and the spirit of cricket transcends most barriers that sometimes keeps nations and people apart. And for us to be part of this tour is to strengthen that message as well.
Kumar, first of all, very warm welcome to be here. My question related to the Sri Lankan test team. Sri Lanka still struggling on the top and middle order. Why Sri Lanka didn't produce a top class batsman who will replace you guys, Mahela Javardhane and Dilshan?
Well, we have top class batsmen at the moment, and I'm sure that with continuous exposure and consistency of selection, they will do very well, but they will need some time.
Gentleman
Kumar?
on the left.
Yeah. You basically are the first person or the first player to tour Pakistan since that 2009 attack where Sri Lankans unfortunately had an incident over here. So how much that will impact Pakistan cricket going forward? And also you are here with the MCC. So can you just share some light on the MCC's tour to Pakistan as compared to other international teams, be it Australia or New Zealand?
Yeah, I think it is an international tour in the sense that the MCC is an international club. It is full of international players. The tour to go ahead took a huge amount of groundwork, and some of it was well behind the scenes, going back 2 or 3 or 4 years. Since that attack in 2009, there has been consistent and constant efforts to bring cricket back to Pakistan, and I've been part of many of those conversations. The MCC World Cricket Committee has been a part of the debate and has been one of the strongest advocates of cricket coming back. The MCC itself has always been a strong advocate of making sure that cricket stays strong in the countries that it is played in, but also that cricket needs to spread beyond the traditional cricket playing countries. The amount of work that Waseem has done behind the scenes with the PCB is immense, and without that work and the constant back and forth discussions, this tour may not have happened. But at the same time, the fact that we are here goes a long way to show that a lot of the concerns that were shared among many cricketing nations have been addressed for us to be able to play here. So the message that is sent is very strong again. And for us as the MCC, we're here to play some fantastic cricket. We're here as ambassadors of both the MCC and the game at large. We're here to play competitive cricket. And I think that combination, again, will resonate not just in Pakistan, but beyond the shores of Pakistan as well.
Waseem bhai,